Hey, welcome to the Kiss Cave. And this is Retirement Ain't Easy. Today, I'm going to talk about my New Year's resolutions or goals for 2024. So let's do it. Hi, this is Retirement Ain't Easy, and I'm Chuck, and you're in the Kiss Cave. Today, I decided to do a video about my New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals, things I'm going to resolve during 2024. I've been doing this now for a couple of years where I list out 5 items that I'm going to try to complete during the year. Last year I had 5, I think I ended up with 6, but I have 5 things, and I did complete I think 3 of the 5. So I usually grade myself at the end, and I think for 2023 I had a C+. So we'll see how it goes this year in 2024. So here are my 5 goals or resolutions for 2024. And I know we're already in February, so we'll see where we are on that. Resolution number 1, I want to create. Last year I had this kind of separated into writing a song, writing a book, participating in NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, if you're familiar with that. And so I did some of those things last year. I've been writing songs for a while. I did participate in a National Novel Writing Month or NaNoWriMo camp during July, where I actually wrote every day, at least 1,000 words every day, for a goal of 25,000 words during that month. So I did that pretty good. I did not participate in the November month-long deal. By that point, I was interested in other things. So this year's resolution number 1 is to create. I want to write, record, and distribute one of my songs, at least one of my songs, if not more of my songs. And I'm working on one right now. Let's see, you want to hear it? So that's what I'm working on right now. Almost finished with that. So that's the song. I also last year started writing a memoir, bits and pieces of a memoir, not a life. It's not an autobiography of a life, but just a memoir of a time during my life when I was running a recording and rehearsal studio. And so I worked on that, and I got through a bunch of things, and I had it all structured out, and then I kind of put that aside. I've got a sci-fi novel I'm also working on as well, that I have all structured out. It's just to sit my ass down in this right here and do the work. And now that I'm retired, I really have no more excuses. I need to get to it. So that's number 1, is to write and distribute a song on Spotify, or at least get a draft of a memoir or my sci-fi novel I'm working on. Resolution number 2 is to lose weight. Now, last year in April, I had a doctor's visit for my hip. I have a really bad right hip, and the surgeon at that time said I needed to lose a bunch of weight, so he could actually do surgery and get to where he needed to get, and then it would make it easier when I recover. Well, I took that advice and started losing weight, and by the end of the year, I had lost 65 pounds by December 31st. By that point, though I lost all the weight, the hip wasn't quite as bothering as it used to be. And it still doesn't really bother me a whole lot. I mean, they say I don't have any cartilage there, so I'm going to have to get it fixed eventually. But without the weight, I've lost 65. I've gained some back, so I'm about 60 pounds less than what I was last April. So resolution number 2 for this year is to lose those last 20 pounds that I want to get rid of. And then I'll feel really, really good. And I'm doing that. I'm continuing to watch my calorie intake. Me and my wife have cut down on all our carbs and sugar intake to very minimal. We found this bread company called Hero Bread out of Colorado that does 0 carb tortillas, 2 carb, 45 calorie slices of bread. So we're still able to enjoy bread, and we make tortilla pizzas. And it basically comes out to almost 0 carbs, and zero sugar, and then you're just watching your calories, trying to keep your calories within a certain level for the day. So continue to do that, and we exercise now quite a bit. We go walking every day now. In fact, it's about time to go walking here in a minute, down to the park, and we you'll find this interesting. We do Pokemon Go. We started doing that with my grandson, and now it's just become a habit now for the last year and a half. We do Pokemon Go, and we go to the park, and there's lots of Pokemon to catch. I don't know what to tell you. 60 years and I'm 62 years old, and I'm playing Pokemon Go. Go figure. But it does provide a diversion while you're walking and doing, a mile and a half walk around the park. So that's good. Resolution number 2 is to do a YouTube video once a week. And so far, I've been doing pretty good. Every Monday, I try to get these out and talk about something, whatever it is. So that's resolution number 3, and I hope to continue with that. I may do more in 1 week than others, but I guess generally it's 4 videos a month or something like that, somewhere around that. So have some ideas of what else I'm going to talk about, not just retirement stuff. Obviously, this is not about retirement, although it kind of is with now that I have more time to take care of these resolutions. So that's number 3. Number 4 is, and remember I thought about these back in January after I retired. Number 4 is to start a side hustle, a part-time job. I'm on Social Security. I went ahead and kicked in Social Security, so I'm limited about how much I can make every month. But I had some side hustle ideas about photography. I do photography. I have a portrait studio downstairs with equipment that I could do, portraits here in my house if I wanted to start that business on the side. I have a recording studio. This looks like a Kiss room, but if I turn it around, you can see all the guitars and right here in front of me my recording equipment. And so I could do recording, and I have done recording here of a band here in this room a couple of years ago, and that went okay. So I could do that on the side. I've talked about opening an eBay store, something like that, because I have a lot of toys and stuff. One of these days I'll go through a lot of this other stuff that I do. I have a lot of toys and things in boxes that I could sell to replenish my income, so that then I can turn around and buy more record albums. That's a habit I have now, replenishing my vinyl collection. So I'm working on that. So that's resolution number 4, is to come up with some kind of side hustle to do. And then resolution number 5, which I had last year, was to blog once a week. I do have a blog. If you're interested, it's somewhere posted on my channel, where I post once a week of what's going on with my family, or I do the vinyl of the month thing there too as well, and I talk about other stuff that's going on. In fact, I'm going to be posting a blog post today. I try to do that every Monday as well. So that's number 5, to post on my blog at least once a week. So that's my 2024 New Year's resolutions / goals. I hope to resolve some, if not all of those. We'll see. I'm working on them. I continue to work on them. I'll probably do a update video like I do on my blog, a quarterly update video on where I am on my deals. And we'll see where we go from there. I hope you keep in touch with me and keep watching and see where we go. So again, number 1, create something. I'm in a creative mode. I always have been a creator, being in bands and things like that. So I have plenty of time now to do all that. So I want to get more into that, and including learning how to play the piano better, learning how to play the harmonica, which that's in the works. And just to show that I'm serious, I want to be able to play the harmonica alone when I'm playing guitar, and then maybe go play out somewhere. So that's number 1. Number 2 again was continue to lose weight. I think I need to lose about 20, 25 more pounds, and I'll be right there. Probably still have to get the hip looked at here in the near future, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Resolution number 3 was to record a video, which I'm trying to keep up with. I don't want it to feel like a job, and sometimes it actually does. Like, ooh, I got to do a video, but whatever. I'm doing this for me and for my family. So if you enjoy these, great. If not, hit the like button twice. Resolution number 4 is a side hustle, photography, something like that. So I may continue to do that, or I may just, we'll see, blow that off and go volunteer, do some volunteer work. I know some places like Habitat for Humanities that could use some volunteers, so looking into that as well. And then blog once a week, which I've been doing for a year or more now, so that's not a big problem. So there you have it. In summary, my 2024 resolutions that I hope to work on this year. So I hope you subscribe, like this video, keep track of what I'm doing, come back next Monday, or hit the bell when I do post one. I do have one in mind that will include my wife, hopefully real soon, if I can get her to do what we have in mind. And we'll post that video. That won't be one of the regular weekly videos that'll just pop up out of the blue. So thanks for watching this far, and I appreciate you. And want you to take care. Have a good week. This is Chuck from Retirement Ain't Easy.